Let us do a quick revision of the chapter, that is factor of production, with these 10 most important question answers, right? So, the first question is, what are the factor of production? Why are they important? Factor of production are the resources used to produce goods and services. The four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Now, why are they important? So, the importance is they are essential for producing goods and services. They help meet people's need and want. They increase economic growth and development. They create employment and generate income. Okay. Next. What are the classification of the factors of production? So it is classified into four main categories. First is land. All natural resources used in production such as soil, water, forest and minerals, they come in land. Labor, human physical and mental effort used to produce goods and services, right? Third is capital, man-made resources like machines, tools, buildings and equipment used in production. Entrepreneur, the person who organizes the other factor of production, take risks and manages the business. So these are the four factors of production. Third question is, how are the factors of production interconnected? Give an example. So this land, labor, capital and entrepreneur are interconnected. You have to just give the answer and with an example. So answer is because they work together to produce goods and services. None of the factor can produce efficiently on its own. Now let us see the example. For example, if we will take the example of to produce bread, land provide wheat. So this is one of the factor. Labor, the other factor, grows the wheat and bake the bread. Capital, the third one, include tractor, machines and oven. Entrepreneur organizes all these resources and manages the bakery. So thus all four factors of production depend on one another to complete the production process. So these are the four factors of production and they are interconnected, right? Next, how is land a factor of production? Because it provides the natural resources needed to produce goods and services. It includes soil, water, forest, minerals, rivers and other natural resources. Agriculture, mining, construction and many industries depend on land for production. For example, farmers use land to grow crops and industries use land to build factories and obtain raw material. So, in this way, land is a factor of production. Next, what qualities make people an important resource? Because of their knowledge, education, skills, good health, creativity, decision making, ability, and hard work. So, these are the qualities that make people an important resources. These qualities help them perform different jobs efficiently and improve productivity. Educated and skilled people can develop new ideas, solve problems, and use resources wisely. As a result, they contribute to the production of the goods and services and support the country's economic growth and development. Okay. Next is, how do social and cultural factors influence the development of human capital despite the availability of education and training? Explain with an example. Education and training help people develop skills, knowledge, but social and cultural factors can influence how they use these opportunities. Example, in some communities, girls may not be encouraged to continue higher education due to traditional beliefs. This can limit their ability to develop skills and contribute fully to the economy even if educational facilities are available. So training and education is available but the cultural influence may be there, okay? So this is. Next is, how do India's skill-based knowledge system contribute to human capital? Give an example. India's skill-based knowledge system contribute to human capital by developing people's skills, knowledge, creativity, and expertise. These traditional skills improve productivity, create employment opportunities, and help preserve valuable knowledge passed through generation. For example, traditional Indian shipbuilding skills such as stitch shipbuilding help craftsmen develop specialized knowledge of designing and construction ship. This expertise became a valuable human resource and contributed to trade and economic activities. Right? Next, why are personal saving, family, and friends considered the first source of fund and support for new entrepreneur when starting a business? Personal saving provide the initial capital needed to buy material, equipments, or set up operations. Family and friends may provide financial help, advice, encouragement, and emotional support. This early support help entrepreneurs start their business before they can access loan or other formal source of finance. Question number 9. What are the responsibility towards the factor of production? So the responsibility towards factor of production are to use resources efficiently, responsibly, and sustainably. Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurs should be properly managed to ensure successful production. Land should be used carefully and protected from misuse and environmental damage. Labor should be treated fairly by providing proper wages, safe working conditions, and respect. Capital should be used effectively to increase productivity and avoid wastage. Entrepreneurs should organize resources efficiently, take responsible decisions, and contribute to economic growth. Okay. Now, the last question is, how do business address social and environmental concern through corporate social responsibility, CSR? Okay. So, businesses address social and environmental concern through CSR by adopting responsible practices that benefit society and protect the environment. They reduce pollution, conserve natural resources, support the well-being of local communities, provide fair treatment and safe working conditions for employees, and ensure respect for customers. This effort helps promote sustainable development and protect biodiversity. Okay, so this much. So these are the 10 important question answers from the chapter that is factor of production. I hope this will be a quick revision for you also. And if you reach until the end, then thank you so much for watching the video.